Okay, stream is running.
Whose voice?
Don't start messing with my bike.
Voices.
Have I got a minute?
Oh, good luck, everybody.
Are
Good luck. Thanks, man.
you still here?
Rob's fiddling with my bike. No.
Easy. My
Can you still hear me? Yeah, okay. Good. Oh, you're already starting. Good. This was last minute. We have some huge gaps. Okay, this is slightly different as expected. Daniel, try to hang on their wheel. And stay in the draft as good as you can. For your information, I think Ole Petter, this is the strongest one. They are all heavy, between 90 and 100 kilos, so they have to work hard on the climbs. How's everyone feeling? Okay, we have two groups. It is Martin and Daniel in the front. No. Oh, Chen and you, sorry. It is still a long race, so 7 seconds are not very much. And if you work together in the rear group, there is a good chance to close that gap. Probably not on the first lap, but if you go the same pace as the front group is doing, it's okay. So don't push too hard in the back. But I think the rear group, you have to work, or you don't get any support from the two Viking riders. So this was the first part of the climb for you, Jen and Daniel. Okay, perfect. One of their riders in the front group struggles on this steeper part. This Thorstein Fjørgstad. This is a heavy guy with a big watt. I mean, they have a few, but let's say this is their monster. The second ramp is slightly longer as the first one, but you already know the course. It seems one of their riders has no steering. He's completely out on the left or the right side. I can't see. Paul, try to close the gap to the guy in front of you, to this Fjokstad. He's a heavy rider, and try to. I think you can follow him. You have another 4 laps time now. Try to hang on this wheel, stay in his draft as long as you can. And he's a heavy one. Concentrate yourself to the final lap, to the final climb, and try to get rid of him on the last climb. Then you still collect 2 versus 1 point, which is good. Look to his power and just put a little bit more than he does until you have reached him, but don't go crazy, don't waste too much energy now. If he pushes 3.3, push the same watts, not much more, just to control that gap. And as soon as you have closed the gap, you have the benefit of his draft. And if you need a minute or 2 to recover, just make sure that the gap doesn't get much bigger. The other rider is riding by himself as well, so he needs the same power as you do. And it's just 5 seconds, so all is good. So what happened in the front? From my point of view, it is too early. Probably you can control that gap a little bit, that it doesn't get too big. So Ennerhaugen, he completely emptied his tank. His battery is empty and he's pushing forward. Not sure how long he can maintain that speed. I cannot believe that he can do this entire race. Paul, how do you feel? Okay. Yeah, you still have a 7-second gap. This is pretty much under control. So 3 more laps to go. Make sure in the front group that you don't get, that we do not lose one of our riders now, because they already have an advantage, and we cannot lose Chen, Martin or Daniel. Paul, you have everything under control. This looks good. They have a very well balanced team. They have all almost the same FTP, same weight, or they are in a similar weight range. It's pretty hard to say if one of them in the front group is weaker or stronger. And even their watt balance, this Björk guy, Björk, he's a bit exhausted, it seems to be. And this is their lightweight, the lightweight rider. This is a lower FTP and lower weight. The guy in the front is pretty exhausted. His battery is empty. And he pushed quite hard on the descent. He pushed hard on the descent, so he cannot rest on the descent when you continue that pace. So I'm pretty sure he gets dropped, or he will, and you can catch him again. His watt balance is negative. I don't know. Jörg doesn't look fresh as well. Ah, he's in the front now, isn't he? No, he isn't. Try to close the gap on the climb now. They are both pretty much empty. Anna Haugen and the other one, Björk as well. So they don't have much left for that climb now. Daniel tried to hang on Jens and Steve's wheel. Engerhaugen and Björk, they are empty completely. Push over the top, Daniel, push over the top. Really good. Strong, very strong. Martin as well. No gap, Martin, no gap. You almost dropped Engerhaugen. Maybe you can steer to the other side where you're riding now. No, he's back. So we have 2 more laps. Try to recover on the next lap as good as you can, and then attack on the last climb. And I think when you push on the climb, you can drop Björk and Engerhaugen, the 2 guys who were in the front for the first part of the race. And Paul, I don't know how the guy in front of you, how he feels. It looks he's pretty recovered, so his watt balance is quite high. I mean, the only chance you have is when you push hard on the next climb. Try to catch him. If not, you collect 1 point. If you see his chance to close that 12-second gap to him with a final attack. Yeah, I don't know. Probably you can surprise him on the next climb, and if he doesn't react, or if he rides easy up the mountain, you probably have a chance to close that gap. And then you can climb together with him the last lap and see if you can do anything. It's just a small chance, but there's not much more what you can do. And if it fails, we still collect 1 point. All good. I don't understand Engerhaugen and Björk. They recovered quite good now. Prepare yourself for an attack. The climb starts now. I see nothing. Björk is pushing 5 watts per kilo now. but you're on the ramp. Seven watts from Björk in the front. You dropped one of them? Yes, perfect. Yeah. Stay on the right side because the Löwen guy he doesn't have steering as well. I know it's Engerhaugen. What is he doing? Daniel, be careful. Yeah. Now continue, Jen. Continue with Martin and Steve. There is a 2-second gap to Engerhaugen and Daniel, but yeah, you can. Daniel and Engerhaugen, they can close the gap. Stay in the draft, Daniel. Jen, you're still all together. Don't work hard in the front. Save energy in the draft. Martin as well. To be honest, I think they will lose Loden, the Valhalla guy, on the next climb. And if you can stay together, we are in a pretty good position. Especially with Chen, Leroy Jenkins. I like your name. I realized I like your name. I realized it now. This is perfect. This is really good. You can tell. You can Adam. You can. Adam Booby, you can explain him. I am Leroy Jenkins. And Paul, don't get frustrated that you get dropped so early in the race. This is a very common thing. In my first year with ZSUNR racing, I got dropped almost every race. You have to try the team time trails on Thursday as well. You will love them. Okay, climb is coming again. The Valhalla guy is a surprise again. Martin, you have a 2-second gap already. Martin, you're looking great. Jen, Jörg, push, push, push. Steve as well. Daniel, push, push, push. Stay in front of Engerhaugen. Yeah, we did it. I think it was a 1, 2, 3 for us. Well done. Well done, guys. Paul, please finish the race. push, Paul. Push, 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 Paul. Paul, you can see the banner. Yeah, but this guy, he has a very high FTP, 330, 340, and even when because he's heavy, he can push lower watts per kilos, especially on a track like this. And when you are a little bit lighter, you have more or a smaller benefit on the descents. And you have to push a bit more watts per kilos on the flat sections as well. Yep. What do you think is a lap less better? What do you think? Is it better to do it a lap shorter? Just four times the climb? Okay. Where was basically the finishing line? Yes, we made a big jump on the ladder now. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, we did it with tornadoes. That we selected teams which were 5, 6, 7 positions in front of us. Luckily, we won a lot of races and climbed up the ladder pretty fast. But the result of all of it is that you have to put more and more strength into your team to be or to stay competitive. So my idea now is to be a bit more less aggressive on climbing up the ladder and keep the pace of the team steady and move up and down on that level now where we all have fun in the race and don't put the big focus on winning every race and climbing up the ladder as fast as possible, because otherwise we will end close to tornadoes and this is not, then it's no longer fun for us. And probably Chen get problems at home with Rob when we beat tornadoes. Yeah. Yes, would be nice. They are behind us now, but yeah. Anyway, it was a good race. It was a great win from you. Paul, don't say sorry. This is the wrong place for excuses here. You have an idea now how ladder racing feels, and I'm sure if you join the next race you will be prepared a little bit better, and then you get used to do it. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, guys, boys and girls, have a nice evening. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.